Okay, this is Starlord and
This is Daddy, and today what we're going to do is it's tabletop weekend. So what we thought we would do is we were going to pick some board games that we play, right? And some that we've played before and some we haven't, and we're going to try to video them, and that should be really, really embarrassing. And we're going to see if people like them, and maybe you'll learn a little bit about a board game you haven't played before, right?
right.
Okay, so the first game is one that Starlord picked, and what is it?
It is Memoir 44, and we don't know, and this is where we're first try. This is our first time trying to play this, so that's where, and we hope you are gonna learn a few things about this game.
Yep.
when me and Dad play this game.
So it's a World War II game, and it's a beginning war game for kids 8, 9 years old and up. So hopefully you enjoy it as much as we do. Well, we hope we enjoy it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And also it was a long time ago.
That's right. It was. All right. So we'll come back in a little bit. So this is towards the end of our first game of Memoir 44. And the way it works is every turn you get a certain number of cards. There's scenarios that tell you how to set the board up. So you can see that this is the Battle of Pegasus Bridge, which was based on an actual battle during World War II. And on your turn, you get to play one card. So like this one would let me move all of my units in all 3 areas. The areas are divided up by these red lines. So there's a right flank, a middle flank, and a left flank. And then that tells me if I can move or not. And units can move 2 squares, and then they have a certain number of dice that they can roll to see how many of the enemy they get that they're able to knock out. And then we're going for medals. So in this scenario, we had to either wipe out 4 units of the enemy or take bridges. Brendan had to take bridges. So it's pretty much over now, and Brendan's pretty much going to win this one, I think. So, but that's kind of gives you an idea how the board's laid out. There's a lot of scenarios. You use these hexes on the board, and you can make different battlefields with it. So kind of cool. There's tanks and there's artillery. We haven't even used those yet, but this just kind of gives you an idea of our first game and how it went. All right, so Starlord and I just finished our first game, and who won the game?
The winner, I won because, but I thought it was going to be a very close one because I thought Dad was going to win it because when his Shermans attacked on the right flank, I was so scared. I thought because all of them were on the right flank and I didn't have anybody on the right flank on that time because Daddy destroyed them.
It was a close game. It's really kind of fun. It goes really, really fast. It's all card based. And we took some of the more confusing cards out so we could play a lot quicker. And it went really quick, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It goes so quick that you're supposed to play. So we would switch sides, and he would be the Germans and I'd be the Americans. But it was a lot of fun, I think. I mean, it was really close. It was really back and forth, and I think we had a really good time. It went fast enough. It was kind of time for a break towards the end of it, but we'll definitely play it again. And there's a lot of scenarios with it. Yeah, they're all based on history.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, but you got but you should but first before you get to the infantry, before you get to the tanks and the cannons, you should first practice on the rest of the things like the little guys that we were trying to
Yeah,
out.
our mission was mainly just infantry.
Yeah.
And I think that made it easier. But there's tanks and there's artillery pieces and there's other scenarios where you can play Eastern Front, Stalingrad, and the Pacific Theater. So we've got some of those to play. But this was really, really cool for our first game. I thought it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it, didn't you? So, all right. So we're going to take a break and then we'll pick our next game. I think it's my turn to pick.
Yeah.
And then it's my turn to try to get some revenge. And
you're not getting revenge on
probably
me.
not. And then we'll try the next game. Okay.
Okay.